It's your girl and I'm back with another freaking video. What's up to all of my new supporters? If you are new, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to your girl. So y'all, I'm not really my hyped up self. I'm not really my fun self right now. I feel like this is a video I did not want to make. I think I actually stated in a couple videos back that I really did not want to make this series, but at this point I feel like my hand is forced. And as y'all can see the title in the thumbnail, this is gonna be part 1 of who the fuck did I sign a lease with, y'all. Now in this video I am not gonna be calling any names. I'm not going to be showing the individual's face because they're so concerned about me showing their face or saying their name. I will not be doing that in this video. In this video, I will be telling what I endured, what has been going on, and why I have been mentally, physically, and emotionally drained, y'all. I want to tell my story. I'm not keeping it in anymore. I'm not finna save face for people anymore. Enough is enough. Also in this video, I will be taking accountability. I'm going to be taking accountability because I know where I went wrong and I know there are things that I could have done better. Okay? So I'm going to be taking accountability. For the person, we're gonna call them Timber, okay? So I met Timber last year. It was like a couple days after Valentine's Day. And I wanna say it was a couple times after Valentine's Day because I remember asking them like, what did you do for Valentine's Day, or did you have a Valentine, blah, blah, blah. Also, y'all, I met this person on social media and I wish I wouldn't have deleted the page because I could have went back and told y'all exactly when I met this individual. But just know I met this individual last year around this time. Well, not this time exactly because today is like what? I don't have my other phone with me, but I believe today is like the 3rd. So a couple weeks from today. So boom, met them on social media and they seem pretty cool. They seem cool as hell, okay? Seemed cool. We talked on the platform that I met this individual on, and shortly after we ended up exchanging phone numbers. We talked for days, y'all. Days turn into weeks, and finally we get comfortable enough to where we want to meet in person. Now I'm gonna tell y'all a lot of red flags, but I think I was just too delirious, y'all, as far as the red flags. Some people may think they're red flags, other people may think that they're not. But the first red flag was prior to us going on a date or meeting each other. I really wouldn't even say it was a date. Meeting each other, I asked this woman, I asked Timber, I was like, hey, you know, what is the ideal first date or first meeting? Like, what would you want to do? And she was like, well, I like the movies, you know, I like, you know, the normal stuff, the movies and the arcades and out to eat, grab drinks, you know, bowling, stuff like that. So I was like, okay, why don't we go and grab a bite to eat? You know, and we can just kind of go from there, right? Timber was like, well, I was thinking we meet at a park and I'm gonna bring my dog. Now, y'all, red flag number 1. I understand that Timber loves her dog, okay? I have a dog too. I love my dog. But one red flag was like Timber could not do anything without her dog. Like, she would incorporate her dog in everything, and y'all will see later on in this story that this girl could not breathe, get a job, go on a walk, take a run, go to the store. Did I mention get a job? Because we're gonna talk about that later in the video too. Couldn't do anything without her dog. And I'm just like, okay, like, I get it. I get that you love your dog, okay? I get it. I love my dog. Again, I love my dog. But I'm not going to go and meet a woman at a first meeting and be like, oh yeah, and by the way, I'm gonna bring my dog with me. And I'm gonna tell y'all why bringing the dog was a bad idea. I was already so turned off. But cool, you wanna meet up at the park? Whatever, right? Also, y'all, let me rewind it back. For the couple weeks that we were talking, her whole entire conversation, it was like she really had nothing else to talk about other than her dog. She would just talk about her dog. When we would be on FaceTime, I would be staring at the dog really and not her. Like, it would just, y'all, it would just irritate me so much because I'm like, damn, I feel like I'm not really getting to know you. I'm literally getting to know the fucking dog. Like, I don't know you. I'm literally, I know everything about the dog and I don't really know shit about you. Now we gonna fast forward. Okay. So, boom, y'all. First of all, when I get to this park, y'all, I don't know this area. Never been over here to this park. Never been to this area. So I'm already kind of like thrown off, you know. So I walk up. Now, one thing that most dog moms or dads should know is that when approaching a person and their animal, especially when you just now meeting somebody, y'all should walk up to them. This girl literally sat in the middle of the park with her big ass dog. Mind y'all, this is a big ass pit bull, right, y'all? Had me walk up to them just for her dog to literally like show so much aggression. And she's like, oh yeah, you know, like she's fine. And I'm just sitting here thinking to myself like, this is so fucking uncomfortable, y'all. I remember people in the park like laughing because the dog showed so much aggression at first. And then, I mean, finally, like she calmed down because bitch, I should have probably left right then and there. But finally, after a while, the dog comes down and we start walking, right? I'm instantly already like, I'm texting my best friend and I'm just like, yeah, this shit is fucking weird. The reason why I'm saying it's weird, y'all, is because we supposed to be walking and talking, getting to know each other more. Because mind you, y'all, I still sort of know a little bit about her, but don't really know much about her because the whole entire time, all she would do was just talk about her dog. I'm under the impression that, you know, this is going to be time for us to chill at the park and I'm going to get to know you. Mind y'all, I had to go to work after that. She's walking. Here's me, y'all. This is her. I'm way back here. Her dog is literally dragging the girl up the path. There's no conversation. It's dead silent. At this point, girl, I just started playing music because I'm like, this is fucking, like, this is weird. Like, this is really weird. And y'all, I stop walking and I just sit down on like this little bench and she doesn't even realize that I have stopped walking with her. I'm literally watching her go up the path as the dog is still fucking dragging her up the path. At this point, I sit on the bench and I started texting my best friend, and my best friend like, Shay, just leave. If this is not red flag enough, just fucking leave, girl. Just leave, right? I literally get up and I start walking in the opposite direction. Like, I'm walking back towards my car. And lo and behold, here comes Timber with the Beast. We're gonna call the dog the Beast because the dog definitely deserves a name in this fucking video. The Beast and her owner comes running up behind me. And I'm like, hey. And she's like, yeah, you know, like, what's going on? Or whatever. And I'm just like, girl, I'm walking to my car. Like, this little meeting, this little family gathering, sis, is seized. I'm going home. No, bitch, I don't even have time to go home. I have to go to work. You wasted my time. I could have still been at home chilling in my bed, comfortable, relaxing. So she's like, no, please don't leave. Like, let's just sit down and talk. I really want to get to know you. Red flag number 2, y'all. As we're sitting down and we're finally getting to know each other, This girl just, I'm talking about just crashes her head into my chest. I'm going to be also posting receipts in this video. So if I still got the video or if I still got the picture, I'm going to post it right here. She just literally collides her head into my chest. The reason why I say that's a red flag, because it was giving like she really needs somebody. And I'm not saying that needing somebody is wrong or is a red flag per se, but it was almost kind of like a cry out for like help. And I'm gonna tell y'all how it all just correlates and it all comes together. And I'm just like, you don't really know me, like. And she starts crying. And it was just all giving red flag, right? I guess. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, maybe this is just her way of, you know, finally meeting a decent person, or she can feel my spirit or whatever. I'm thinking of like all of these things as to why she collided into my chest and just started crying. It's time to leave. Like I said, I had to go to work, so it's time for me to leave. So as I'm leaving, y'all, she walks me to the car. Her and the beast walks me to the car. She's like, "Can I get a kiss?" And I'm looking at her, and I'm really to myself, I really want to say, girl, this was the worst experience ever. I need to run for the hills. No, you're not getting a kiss, bitch. I kindly get in my car. I kindly pull off. No, I kept talking to her, obviously, because we wouldn't be making it story time, right? So I goes to work, y'all. Before I even pull out of the parking lot, she is blowing my phone down. And people that know me know that I love to listen to some music. I love to listen to music when I'm riding. At this point, shorty is blowing my phone down to the point I can't even listen to my music. I answer the phone and she just like, "Yeah, how do you feel about the date or the meeting?" and blah, 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 blah. And I'm just, it's giving, yeah, back. Because at this point, I'm not even gonna be able to listen to my music. She kept on calling me, and then I'm just like, "Yeah, I'm gonna call you back." And I just got on the phone with my best friend and I told my best friend everything. And my best friend like, "Yeah, girl, no ma'am." Like my best friend instantly is just like, "No ma'am, no ham, no eggs, and no turkey, baby." Like, oh no. I'm like, I'm gonna just keep talking to her, because just why the fuck not? Mind you, I have been single for a very long time. I have been kind of dibbling and dabbling here and there, but I have not had like a serious relationship since my ex-fiance. And that's been like 4 years ago. It's been a minute. Time goes on, and now it's getting to the point where we are talking more. I am starting to get to know her. So now we're going to talk about how the red flags really started to show. But guess what? I ignored them all. So we would be on FaceTime. We would be on the phone so much, y'all, even when we would be at work. And one thing that I would notice is that she would always be like, "Oh my God, I'm having a panic attack." Okay, y'all, I also want to let y'all know that I do, in fact, have receipts of all of this. But y'all, I have over a year and some change worth of messages. So for the receipts, most of the receipts I will put in the video, but also a lot of the receipts, y'all, going through my messages will be crazy. So y'all just gonna have to deal with it. If y'all absolutely need the receipts, I will find them and put them on my shorts. If I have some of the messages, I'm gonna be putting them right here on the screen. She would just be like, "Oh my God, I'm having a panic attack. I can't breathe. I need my inhaler." All of the things to leave work, y'all. So I didn't really get it. I didn't really know what angle she was coming at or what she was trying to get out of me. I didn't really understand why she was doing this. I mean, you need money. You need to pay your bills. So why is it that every time you go to work, like every other night, you're falling out, you're having a panic attack, They have to call the ambulance for you at work. Like, it just started to become a lot. And I just start being like, what the fuck is going on? And there's an actual word for this. I'm going to be leaving the definition up on the screen, because at one point I actually had to go and Google this because I was so confused as to why are these things always happening to this girl? Why is she going to work and all of a sudden just fainting and falling out in doing all of the things like a medical issue? But it would only happen when she was at work, y'all. And I'ma just tell y'all how all of it was fake. It was all fake. Just stay tuned for the story, y'all, because it gets nothing but better and better and better and better. I'm clocking this tea, but again, I'm not really saying anything. And again, it will only happen when she was at work, or when she would be going on these long hikes and walks with the beast. This wasn't happening. And she was saying that it was happening due to the job that she was doing. But you're going on these long hikes, you're climbing up mountains and rocks over rivers, highways, byways, and none of this is happening. You're running, you're sprinting, you're skating, you're jogging, but you're not falling out and fainting. It's only happening when you're at work doing simple tasks like picking up boxes and putting products on the fucking shelf. I digress. Let's move on. So now time is going on. Mind y'all, I left out a big part of this, She lives with her grandmother at this time, y'all. So she's living with the grandmother, okay? And the grandmother is a whole different motherfucking story, baby. The grandmother is a whole different ball game, baby. Okay? A whole different ball game. The grandmother is constantly cussing her out every day, dogging her out every single day. I will be putting text messages right here on the screen of the grandmother basically telling her that she was dirty. She smelled like dog. Her room was dirty. She didn't know how to clean up after herself. Basically that she was a filthy fucking animal. It didn't come from me. It came from grandmama. Okay? That was grandmama words. Didn't come from me. So now we're starting to get into the stages of let's chill out more. Let's hang out more. Every time I would ask this girl on a fucking date, y'all, even if I was paying for it, it would always have to be at like some park. Now, mind y'all, it was in the summertime and I don't mind hiking. I don't mind going to the park. But bitch, it is 100 degrees out here in the South, in good old Alabama's. I'm tired of going to the motherfucking park. I want to go and sit in the AC. And the only motherfucking reason why she wanted to go to this fucking park is to bring her beast. Bitch, I'm tired. We going to the fucking park 3-4 times out of the motherfucking week. Bitch, I am tired. Can we go grab some grub? Go sit in some AC. But guess what, y'all? No, we couldn't do that because her dog was not allowed. I started to get irritated. At this point, bitch, I'm starting to grow a vendetta towards the dog because it's like her every excuse on why she couldn't do something was because of her dog. Like, girl, if you didn't have the money, you could have just said that. If you needed me to pay for the date, girl, you could have just said that. Stop blaming everything on the damn dog. But at this point, I'm really actually, like, I'm starting to see that, number one, she really didn't have the money to go on these dates. And number two, she really just wanted to bring her dog every fucking where that she went. And y'all, do not get me wrong. I take my dog to the store, okay? I have an itty bitty little small pocket-sized damn dog. He can fit in my purse, okay? I take my dog to the store. I take my dog to the damn park, okay? My dog be everywhere with me sometimes. But when I'm going on a date and when I want to get to know somebody, I'm laying up on the phone with them all day. I'm telling them the things that I like to do. Eventually, you're going to want to do those things. And they do not involve bringing your big ass beast of a pit bull with you, girl. Your dog cannot go in Applebee's with us. No, ma'am. It cannot. So, y'all, we would never go on dates because her excuse would be, well, she couldn't bring her ESA dog. To this day, since we recently broke up, we have yet to ever go on a proper date. Keep moving on. So now we're getting to the point to where I'm like, because I have my own place, so I wasn't finna go lay up in your grandmama's house. Even though she would invite me over to her grandmother's house, I would just be like, yeah, I'm not comfortable with that. I don't want to just go lay up in your granny house. But I do have my own place and you can come over here. We lived an hour away, right? So clear as day, in my lease agreement, We have it posted in my apartment buildings. Dogs over 25 pounds have to be service animals. Any dog over 25 pounds is not allowed in my building. That wasn't my rules. That was my apartment rules. The rules were set in place before I even moved in. Okay? So I didn't just come and make up the fucking rules, y'all, right? So again, it's getting to the point to now where she's coming to my place. And once again, the only way that she can come is if she brings her dog. Now, y'all, I'm not the smartest motherfucker, but I do know that they do make doggy daycares. I do know that. You wanna know how I know? Because I have a dog. I know for a fact that they have WAG or Rover. These are different apps and different things that you can use to get a sitter for your dog. Or sit at the house and watch your dog. So it's getting to the point where she's starting to come over, and now she wants to jeopardize my apartment and bring this big ass pit bull with her. Y'all already know what happens. They contact my office, and my office is like, hey, listen, sis, bitch, we not gonna tell you no more. Because at this point, y'all, this is the second time that my apartment has contacted me, and they told me, listen, that dog cannot be in here. The dog cannot be in here, ma'am. If it's not a service animal and we have to approve that there has to be paperwork that the dog is a service animal, the dog can't be in here. So I relayed this message to her, y'all. I actually give her my apartment complex's number so she can call to see that, listen, it's not that I don't want your dog around. Because at this point, y'all, the dog is actually not so bad, right? The dog is actually all right. The beast is okay. But these are not my rules. This is the apartment rules. They're telling me to let you know that you cannot bring your dog anymore. It's in my lease. I even whipped out my... Y'all, I also want to make it very clear that she would also like threaten me and tell me like basically if she couldn't bring her dog with her, then she wouldn't be able to see me, or you know, she wouldn't come over, or basically we couldn't see each other. At least to show the girl the lease, because nobody has a vendetta towards you and the beast. It is just clear that they don't want dogs over 25 pounds. And I'm going to later tell y'all why I am actually glad that it was set in place, because the beast ended up attacking another dog. And there was nothing but small dogs at the apartment complex that I lived in, including my small dog. And mind y'all, I lived in a studio apartment. So for the couple times that her dog did come over with her, it was very cramped, y'all. Like, it was a studio apartment. It was very small. It was very much cramped. So I didn't even understand what the fuck you would want your dog to come for anyway, because obviously we were doing grown folks business. And this is when the story is going to, like, this is when shit just get more weird, because I don't want to put this on anybody, and I really don't want to put jackets on people that may or may not be true. But this is when the flags really started going up. But bitch, the story just gonna keep getting fucking better. It's gonna get better and better and better. And the more I tell this story, the more y'all gonna be like, why in the fuck did you even stay with this woman? What were you thinking? So the second time she brings the dog over, y'all, and mind y'all, it is cameras all in my apartment building. They would take the back way, like the long way. Mind y'all, I lived on the 9th fucking floor. So this girl and her beast will walk up 9 fucking flights of stairs. Even though there's cameras all up in the motherfucking hallways. There's cameras all in the fucking stairwell. Still got caught. But anyway, you know what? That wasn't her concern. Because as long as her dog was with her, even though they had gave me a warning, they charged me a fucking fee, because they're like, okay, bitch, at this point, you're not listening. And if this keeps happening, we're going to evict you. So once again, y'all, I'm getting put on the line for a fucking dog. And at this point, I'm thinking to myself, like, bitch, what kind of relationship do you have with the motherfucking dog that you're putting my apartment in jeopardy just to bring this dog over here? When I've told you multiple times, there's other avenues. You can go and get a dog sitter. You can go and board the dog. You can go to take her to doggy daycare. This shit don't be nothing but $25 a day. I know you got 25 motherfucking dollars, sis. I'm getting so amped up because this girl would never see it from my point of view. I don't understand what the fuck she was thinking, but I feel like if you are willing to put me at risk for a dog, then this relationship is over. At this point, you need to be in a relationship with the dog. That is now your girlfriend, because you are clearly not giving two fucks about what the fuck my apartment is telling you. You have even called my apartment and they're telling you, hey, listen, you cannot keep bringing this dog, okay? There's a 25-pound limit and your dog is way over that limit. You cannot keep bringing a dog. And she kept doing it, y'all. And it made me feel fucked up because it was like, at this point, I'm starting to like the girl. So in order for me to even see the girl, she got to bring the dog with her. We get to the point now where finally, oh, okay, wait, let me roll it back. The second time she brings the dog, y'all, obviously we trying to do grown folks business, okay? I fucked this lady every which way, baby. I turn her ass every way but loose. Okay? Every way but loose. She was a freaky bitch. I turn her every way but loose. In the middle of us doing what we do, okay? In the middle of us doing what we do, she jumps up. Mind y'all, we had been drinking, but she jumps up. Mid of us doing what we do, goes in my kitchen in the fetal position and proceed to tell me that I put her in a sexual position. Mind y'all, this is all willingly, okay? I have, bitch, when I mean to tell y'all, I have videos, text messages, and some more shit of her being the freakiest, of her all freakiest self, even after the fact. But she said that I put her in a position that reminded her of something that happened in her past. Trauma. So she decides to get up, go in my kitchen, butt naked. I remind y'all, butt naked, in the fetal position with the dog. At this point, bitch, I am like, what the fuck? And the amount of time that she had been in there had been a significant amount of time, because I remember that at this point I'm sitting there drinking some water like I'm finna do now. I'm confused and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So finally I'm like, it's been like 5 minutes, she's still in there. I finally am like, you know what, I need to call my friend for this. I FaceTime my best friend. I get on FaceTime with my best friend. I walks in the kitchen. She is literally in a fetal position, butt naked, holding a dog. And I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? Finally, after some time, after I get the girl up, I'm like, yeah, you know, like, bitch, basically put your clothes on. And I know you've been drinking. You can go ahead and catch you some Z's. But at this point, sis, you got to get the fuck on. Because what the fuck is going on? Psychologically, y'all, it was just so much. Because mind y'all, at this point, the dog is becoming an issue. At this point, she's falling out every day at work, can barely keep her job. They're threatening her saying, bitch, if you fall out one more time, you gonna have to get the fuck on. All of this shit is just all of this shit is just playing on me. And I am just like, what in the entire fuck? Mind y'all, I'm feeling bad for the girl because every day we on the phone or we on FaceTime, the grandmother is dogging the fuck out of her. Like, when I mean to tell y'all dogging the fuck out of her, the grandmother is dogging her down, baby. Okay, the granny is, I mean, they talk to each other like, I mean, the granny be talking to her like she just a woman out on the street. The granny is dogging her down. So at this point, y'all, I'm starting to feel really, really bad for her. And I can tell when she coming over, this is her sense of just fresh air. You know, like, she's finally getting a breath of fresh fucking air. And she would tell me, like, and it ain't even just tell me, I would just hear how disrespectful the granny was to the lady. Like, the granny would just, I mean, dog her down, y'all, to where I kind of felt like, damn, you know, like, I am her breath of fresh air. So you don't need to leave just yet, Shay. I don't really know what was keeping me there, y'all. I guess I just told y'all. But I just felt like this girl needed me. Like I needed to save this girl. Okay. Whew. We moving forward. After all of this is going on, y'all, it's not finally. She gets to the point now where she does end up getting fired from her job. So, because they told her, like, look, you can't keep falling out on this floor. So we're moving on, y'all. Now at this point, I'm going to say after all of this, we probably like 2 months in. Now this is where the cheating starts, y'all. It would be this girl that will always call and text her phone. So at first, the first couple times it happened, I was just like, you know what? I'm not even really going to pay no attention because this could be one of her friends or something. Like, I'm not really going to pay too much attention to it. So, you know, whatever. But as time going on and she's coming over more and more and more, I keep seeing this girl call her. Y'all, we ended up going to the store and she ended up leaving her phone in the car. The girl so happened to call. So something just told me, bitch, screenshot that number. Screenshot the number. And usually I have never been the type of bitch. I'm not an insecure bitch to go through nobody's phone. I'm not the type of bitch to try to see what people be on. Because if you're going to do it, baby, I'm going to catch you anyway. You're going to get caught. You're not just going to sit and cheat on me and play with me and not get caught. And at this point, y'all, we together, but we not together. We're literally just dating at this point. But it's the simple fact that, bitch, every single day you're checking me or chastising me about who I talk to, what I'm doing. But the whole time, you're talking to a whole bitch. But y'all, it gets better. So some just tell me to screenshot the number, right? Boom. We gets back to my house. We goes upstairs. And the girl calls again. So I'm like, why don't you just answer the phone? And she like, I really just don't want to answer. I just really don't want to talk to her right now. I'm like, clock it. Okay. The girl then graduated from calling to just texting. So the girl texts the phone and she like, oh yeah, huh? That's what the message said. Oh yeah, huh? So I tell old girl, I said, go to the thread real quick. The thread is deleted. Now, mind you, y'all, this whole entire time, she is telling me that this girl is nothing more than just a fucking friend. Nothing more than a friend. The girl is just a friend, right? Okay, this is just a friend. Why in the fuck is the thread deleted? Now, at this point, y'all, everything that I have endured, I have sat through this girl losing her job because she is all of a sudden just falling out on the floor. They have to call the ambulance. I have endured her being butt naked, cuddled up with her dog in my motherfucking kitchen. I have endured her putting my apartment on the line in jeopardy because she continues want to sneak her fucking dog in. I have had to sit and endure her grandmother constantly dog her out. I mean, cuss her down to her motherfucking toenails. I'm talking dog this girl the fuck down. This is all the stuff that I have endured in just a matter of a few months. But it gets better. I'm like, so why is the text thread deleted? Oh, well, you know, I just really, you know, okay, wait, you know what? You just want me to block her then? You want me to block her then? And this is when I'm going to insert a video of shit. Like, I'm done with this conversation. I don't have shit else to say. There's nothing else that needs to be said.
Shut up and listen.
What you need to say?
You don't even care, so why the fuck should I waste my breath?
I want you to get the fuck out of my apartment.
But I'm not leaving.
You don't want to leave my apartment. I don't understand why.
Apartment.
Go and talk. Okay, then go. Why are you still standing here in my face talking to me?
Because I want to be with you and you're not getting
I'm
that.
good. I'm cool on that shit. I'm good. Today was it. Today was
You
it.
say that all the fucking time.
I promise you today it. You keep playing in my face.
No, I'm not. I'm actually being honest with you.
So why you delete the messages?
I just told you why.
You don't know why? Because
No.
I'm going to be mad either way.
Yes.
So why wouldn't you let me be mad knowing that that's just your friend?
That is, you can call her and ask. Literally. I don't fucking care. Call her and ask.
Call her.
nobody's perfect. Nobody has to figure it out or anything.
Turn the phone around.
Unfortunately, that this is my time to go through it, but I'm trying to find myself and get back to what I'm meant to be doing. This might be too soon, but do you think you had to do a sit down? Yes, I know in my previous videos my answers were different, I was feeling different back then, but honestly where I'm at in life right now and with the situation that happened, I could definitely sit down and do a sit down video with Addie, no problem. I have no ill will towards her or anything like that.
You think I'm lying and I'm
She
not.
was months ago, we
Kimberly, I really just want you to get out.
move forward and y'all know we already became
I'm not leaving this apartment and then you wanting me out.
I want you to get the fuck out of my apartment.
So yeah.
Leave me the fuck alone. And go do something else with your life.
I'm trying to do my life with
I'm
you.
good. I'm good. I'm cool. I'm good. I'm telling you genuinely on Jesus himself, I am good. Like, I'm cool. I don't want shit up. I'm done. I don't want you. So you have free range to go
I
and
don't want anybody but you. You do not understand.
Once again, if you didn't have nothing to hide, the messages would still be there.
To hide.
Kimberly, this shit not working on me no more.
You can check
This
my
is the
iPad.
fourth time.
You can check
This is the fourth time. Your iPad is all the way at your house. I don't give a fuck. An hour away. I'm cool on that. I am done. I'm done. I'm telling you from the bottom of my heart, I'm good. I'm done. Okay, well that's on you. If you want to keep contacting me, then that's on you. I'm on to the next. I'm done.
No, you're not.
I promise you.
No.
I promise you I am. I put that shit on my dog, I am. I put that shit on my life. No, I didn't lie. You lied. Don't flip that shit on me. You lied.
I didn't lie about anything.
Kimberly, please get out of my apartment. This is like my 16th time, 20th time asking you to please get out and leave me alone.
Comprehend what I'm saying.
I'm not comprehending nothing. I'm not comprehending nothing. It's nothing to comprehend. It's nothing to comprehend.
For what?
You done did this shit so much with this same girl over and over and over and over again, and over 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 again. And I'm talking about anybody else. Once again, if I pull up anybody messages in my phone, you're gonna be able to go through the whole
And
thread.
I just tried calling her.
I don't give a fuck about a call. Bitch, you knew she wasn't gonna answer.
No,
She didn't
I
answer the
didn't.
last time. You deleted the messages because it's something to hide.
There's nothing to
and
hide.
I don't care.
There's nothing to hide.
So why delete the messages?
I just fucking told
So,
you.
but why? What was your answer for deleting them?
You're gonna get mad at me.
Either way.
Yes.
So I'm gonna get mad at you either way, right? But you're not doing nothing.
No.
If you knew how fucking retarded you sounded,
If you knew how dumb you sounded.
okay, get the fuck out. If I sound so dumb, get out. Get out. You gonna still stay here in my fucking face. For what?
Almost 2 years ago, back in 2022.
For what?
Nothing bad happened. It was just like he was going through his life things or whatever the case may be. And I feel like he wasn't ready.
Like, get the fuck out. I don't understand why you not getting out. You just walking back and forth and my shit, get out.
No.
And you standing in front of my TV.
Okay.
Move! Please get out.
Why won't you listen?
Please get out. Please get out.
Why don't you just listen?
Listen to what? Go ahead. Tell me your best story.
No. Because then you're just gonna think I'm lying and I'm fucking not.
So why'd you delete the messages?
I'm not making sense.
You deleted them because I was going to get mad either way?
You don't care that I talked to her, but then you care. I'm confused.
But you deleted them because what? You deleted them because what? You not going to say it now?
I don't have anything to hide. I delete your messages, you delete mine. You don't even have me saved in your fucking phone.
I do. It's under crazy.
And yours is actually underneath something nice.
Okay. But you deleted them because why?
I'm so tired of you fucking asking.
But you deleted them because what? That's just your friend?
Yes.
That's just your friend?
Again, you can call her and ask.
That's just your friend?
Yes.
Y'all ain't never flirted? Lie one more time. Lie one more time. Y'all ain't never flirted? Y'all ain't never flirted?
Stop recording me.
Get the fuck out of when I finally caught this dumbass bitch. And y'all, let's just say that I should have left right the fuck here. Okay? I should have left at this point, because now at this point you playing in my motherfucking face, bitch. At this point you playing in my face. And I mainly say you playing in my face because I have planned a trip. We were literally getting ready to leave out a trip. I feel like was it like a couple weeks later or something like that? Anyway, we wanted to go away and get a cabin, and I did exactly that, right? Even after this bitch then just did this shit to me. So the girl mind you, I remember I told y'all I ended up screenshotting. Y'all, I gotta take my dog out. Hold. Okay, y'all, so I'm also on my personal phone. I'm recording this on my personal phone. Usually, this is what I call my YouTube phone, or like my, basically my social media phone. So all of my receipts is mainly in this phone, but I am going to be putting the receipts up. So I left off when I said she ended up, you know, she was texting the girl or whatever. And I ended up being like, you know what, at this point, you just need to go to the text messages, because I want to see the text messages. Because at this point, y'all, we are in the mode of dating. We're trying to date. You know, she telling me she don't want me to talk to anybody. I'm basically telling her, listen, I don't want you to talk to anybody. If we're going to do this, we're going to do this the correct way. I have been single for a very long time, and I want my next relationship to really be my last relationship. I'm ready to start a family. I'm ready to grow. Like, I'm ready to, you know, be serious with somebody. And all of this was even established in the beginning, y'all. This is the killing point, and this is why I say that I should have stopped fucking with this bitch then. But here I am once again, being nice, being vulnerable, being stupid, and feeling bad for a bitch that was acting like she had, you know, some type of syndrome to where she falling out and panic attacks and gotta use her inhaler to her grandmother dogging her, wanting to put her out the house, and just all of this stuff. Now you cheating. So the girl ends up, you know, saying that, oh yeah, huh? And I tell her, you know what? Fuck that. Open up the phone. We finna call the girl. The girl don't answer. Mind y'all, remember, I got the girl number, right? So I let time pass. At this point, y'all, I'm at this point, I'm thinking I done let damn near a week or two pass, because I'm just like, you know what, baby? If you want to keep talking to her, I'm gonna let you do that shit in peace. Just know that I do have her number, and the next time you are over here and I catch it, bitch, I'm gonna say something. So now, like I said, we'd move forward a little bit. We probably like a week or two, you know, in, and again, the girl calls again. Now at this point, I'm just like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm finna finally text this bitch. Like, I'm finna text the girl. So I ended up texting the girl, and the girl was like, yeah, she was out with family or something. No, actually, I called her. She answered, and she was like, I'm out with family. I will call you back. Okay, clock that T. The girl ended up like calling me back like hours later. At this point, I am no longer with said person. This person is went their way. I'm back at home, and we are no longer in the same space. So the girl ended up calling me back. We had a conversation, and y'all, the shit that this girl ended up telling me, I also made her put her in text message. And I'm going to be leaving the text messages right here. Mind y'all, these are just some of the messages. Me and the girl talked on the phone and everything. And when I mean to tell y'all, the girl literally told me everything. She told me every fucking thing. So basically what the girl told me on the phone was, y'all, and I'm shaking because it's like, bitch, you should have left then. Like, I literally should have left then. But the girl basically ended up telling me like, yeah, she basically planned a whole life with me to come to Texas. Like, she's supposed to be coming to Texas, and we pretty much plan a whole life together. The only thing is I ended up breaking up with her because she was just too much for me, and she was too clingy, and blah, 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 blah. So I asked the girl, how long were y'all together? You know, like, how long y'all been talking? How long has this stuff been going on? It had been going on for a while, y'all. The life that y'all had planned in Texas, like, when was this supposed to be happening? Like, she was like, oh, you know, like, within the next couple months. Like, she was supposed to be moving out here. So, y'all, all of this shit that she planning with me and telling me is the same shit that she is telling this girl down in fucking Texas. What I have come to the conclusion of is she is meeting people off of the internet, and she are deeming them as friends. And we're gonna get into it. Oh baby, we're gonna dig deep and how this person was. She would be meeting people off the internet. She would deem them as her friends. She would create all of these lives with these people. And what I came to the conclusion was she was literally planning an A, B, and C. Well, if it don't work out with this girl, I'm going to just move to Texas and go lay up with her. If it don't work out with that girl, I'm going to go and plan something for this girl. Instead of her sitting down and being a fucking damn near 30-year-old woman and getting in her own bag and getting her own apartment and her own car, she was literally lining bitches up to see who the fuck she can use. Me and the girl was on the phone for a minute, y'all. After the girl ended up finally telling me all the tea, I hang up with the girl and I end up calling Timber. And I'm like, Timber, you know that you are grimy as fuck, right? Tell Timber, I call Timber and I'm like, you know that you're grimy as fuck, right? Like, you are vaxxed as fuck, bitch. You are grimy as fuck. She all freaking out. What do you mean? What are you talking about? Da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da. All this screaming and all of this motherfucking yelling, y'all. So she like, I'm finna be on my way over there or something like that. And I can't remember if this was before or after. Either way, I'm gonna be reposting this receipt of when everything started coming to fruition and the girl ended up telling me everything. And I'm literally, y'all, I'm so heated because I'm sitting here like, I literally told you in the very beginning, exact thing that you're doing to me, I did not want. Now, I'm gonna also tell y'all that this girl was very much jealous of me. So we gonna pause in the story. She was very much jealous of me. Now, she would be like, oh, you have this and you have that and you have your own apartment and your own car and you can take trips and you can do this and you got money and this and that. And I'm sitting here thinking to myself, bitch, because I work for it. I work 2 motherfucking jobs, day in and day out. I take my ass to work. I be tired. So this little lifestyle that I have, bitch, I earned it, which it ain't much because a bitch is struggling. But she would say little shit like, it was one time I sneezed, y'all. And I was like, ooh, you know, bless myself. And she was like, yeah, because I didn't need to bless you because you already blessed. What? But then let a stranger sneeze or her dog sneeze or her friend sneeze. This bitch is bless you, 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 down. But I can't get a blessed me because I'm already blessed. Roof ragged? Okay, bitch. So now we gonna jump back in the story. That's just a little bit of tea of how this girl would treat me for real, for real. And like I said, I really felt like she did what she did to talk to this girl because she needed a plan B in case plan A, which was me, did not work. So I confront her. Y'all. I confront her about everything. I tell her, like, listen, the gag is up. The gig is up. You are now caught, my girl. Like, you're caught. Old girl done told me everything. She literally told me everything. The gag is up, sis. So what I need you to do is do not call me, don't text me, do not fuck with me, nothing, no more. I'm done. It's a wrap. Okay, y'all. Time go by. Next thing you know, I'm getting a knock on my door. I'm talking about, when I say time, I mean just a few hours, y'all. And mind y'all, she lived an hour from me at her granny house. It was an hour. Her grandma lived an hour from me. Next thing you know, in about an hour or two, I'm getting a knock on my motherfucking door. Who is it? Open up the door. I got you breakfast. Let's just talk about it. Bitch, we don't have nothing to talk about. You are a liar. You are a cheater. And you are a bum, bitch. Open up the door. I want to talk. Da-da-da-da. No, ma'am. You can sit out there for eternity, bitch. I'm not opening the motherfucking door. Time go by, y'all. I'm saying maybe like a span of 30, 40 minutes. I don't even know. Next thing you know, I'm getting this text message from my leasing office of them telling her, like, listen, this girl been sitting out in a hallway and she also just walking around down here in the lobby. This bitch gotta go. If she do it again, she banned. Y'all see the message. This is from my leasing office. I'm thinking something going on, y'all. I'm thinking, damn, I'm looking at the date, trying to figure out, you know, is a bitch late for rent? What's going on? Because I'm confused. Just for them to sit back and tell me that she is literally just sitting in my hallway and she's just walking around in my lobby downstairs. I still did not let her in. At this point, y'all, in my mind, I was done. I was so hurt by it, because not only that, y'all, I ended up booking a trip to Chattanooga. And she wanted to go, I think at this point, prior to me finding out that she was playing me, we both just wanted a getaway. Like I told y'all, she was going through shit at her job. She was damn near fired at her job. So it literally was just a whole lot of going on. So we both really just needed a getaway. And it had already been booked. We had already booked it. It was booked way ahead of time. So I'm just like, oh, mind y'all, she also wanted to bring the dog on the getaway. And I'm just like, no, ma'am, I am not finna be playing motherfucking puppy mother on this motherfucking trip. I'm just not doing it. This is a time for me to relax. At this point, y'all, the trip had already been booked. The Airbnb had already been booked. Everything was already set and planned. So if y'all go down to my channel, y'all will see I end up, in fact, taking her. We ended up just going. And y'all, the whole entire time on the trip, I literally just, I wasn't really feeling it. At this point, I had been so, like, I was just so disgusted, because you literally just played. Mind y'all, this girl would sit in my face, all the I love yous, I care about you, I want something with you, just to still be talking to this bitch every single motherfucking day when she ain't talking to me. My face. And I literally asked you and I begged you to do not hurt me. I'm begging you not to hurt me. I'm begging you to not do to me what has been done to me. I don't want I don't want to keep going through the same thing over and over again. I don't want to get cheated on. I don't want to get played. Either be upfront and be real, or just leave me the fuck alone altogether. So this whole time on this trip, y'all, I wasn't even really feeling it. I was drunk. I tried to just be cool, and I tried to just play it off. And y'all can see in the video that, like, for the people who know me, like my OGs, y'all will know that really, for real, I just really was not, I wasn't really feeling the trip. But because it was already booked and I'd already paid my money, which is funny because she thought she wasn't finna pay any money for the trip. We had went half on the room, or we had went half on the cabin, which the cabin was kind of the Airbnb. It was literally like a property of cabins. Y'all can go back and see it. It had the hot tub. It had a bunch of different amenities around, like hikes and fire pits and all kind of shit. It was already booked, y'all. So at this point, I'm like, you know what, just fuck it. Like, and I went. Whew. We gonna fast forward. I guess I ended up getting over it, y'all. It's so crazy because the girl wanted to end up start talking to me afterwards. And at this point, I was like, yeah, bitch, you just seem weird too. Like, at this point, y'all both was weird as fuck. And she ended up blocking the girl, and her and the girl never talked again. Now we're getting to the point where she's like, you know, she want to move in with me, and it's probably best that we move in with each other and stuff like that. I was not too much. And I'm not gonna lie, y'all, at a point, because so much shit was going on at my apartment, I also too was like, you know what, maybe we should take a step and move in with each other. I was kind of back and forth about it because I just knew it was gonna be a bad idea, and oh boy, was I right. Ready to move in, but this is when shit really starts getting real. And that's when I'm going to end this, and I'm going to come in with a part 2. Now, part 2, just to give y'all a little backstory, part 2 is not going to be when we moved in, because, bitch, there's still more. What, you thought it was over? There's still more prior to us even moving in, baby. We didn't talk about the racist grandmama and the shit that the grandmama would say about me. Baby, oh, it gets better. It gets way better. Stay tuned for part 2. I love y'all. Peace.